All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, trading for science. Kind of an unannounced stream today. Didn't tell anybody it was happening until on Twitter just a few moments ago. But let me tell you why and what's going on today. So, for the first hour or so, a little bit less here, technically, of the market being open, I will be live here on my channel. Then I will be switching off my channel and jumping over onto a live stream with Money Mitch from Trade the Pool. They are actually live right now as well. So let me get that link going for y'all so that you have it in case you want to join that at 10:30. 10:30 I will be jumping over there and joining them. Put that right here. Yes, they are. They're overseas prop firm for stocks, so keep that in mind. I've never really used them. I kind of tried them out once a year or so ago, and some of the rules I didn't like then, but apparently they've changed, so maybe we'll talk to them a little bit about all of that today. Don't really have any plans. I've barely even talked to them about setting it up, but it is set up. So at 10:30, I will be joining them over there on their live stream. But for the first hour or so, gonna be here trading live. Market this morning getting smacked a little bit. GDP numbers came in, it looks like, and everything is down. So I'm a little not so optimistic on what the day is gonna look like. But hey, you never know. The first 2 days of this week were really, really nice. If you guys didn't catch the videos, made a little over 700. 700 yesterday. And what did I make Monday? Something pretty good Monday too. Maybe 300 or something. I can't even remember what I made Monday. 270 maybe. Something like that. I don't know. But pretty much overall over the last 2 days made about $1,000. So hopefully can keep some things going today. It is the last day of April as well. So going to be closing out the month. As long as I don't have a giant red day today, I will be nicely green even after that big loser early on in the month. Still going to be ending up pretty nicely green here. So with about 4 or 5 minutes to go here until market opens, let's take a look around at some of the things that are moving, see what's going on out in the market today. Look at the market itself. Like I said, the GDP numbers did come out this morning, and we're starting down in the SPY by 1.3%. Qs are down 1.8%, I believe. We've got a bunch of big earnings coming up tonight as well. Tech sector starting to move in, all of that. So we'll see how that goes. So speaking of the tech sector, let's look around. Tesla is down 4% today. 4% here in pre-market. It has had a decent run over the last week or so. So a little bit of pullback here with the market. Let's check in on NVIDIA and AMD. NVIDIA is also down 4% and AMD down 3.4%. So there's some of those big tech stocks coming down with the market move this morning. Kicking S&P 500 ass. Yeah. Well, if you're pretty much, as long as you're green, you're doing that, right? So let's take a look around, see what else might be moving today. On the plus side, RGLS, that looks like a buyout based on that chart pattern. They're up 137% today, but it's looking like a buyout. JTAI moving here in pre-market. That one actually made a way bigger move earlier on in the day. It's up 7% right now, but it got up way higher than that earlier. Let's see, JFBR, they are up 108% today. So got some smaller things moving this morning. KC, they're up 10%.
JTAI.
Anything else interesting here on the gainers list? Not too much there. We do have a big move down here in SMCI. I believe they came out about their earnings and most importantly guidance in post-market yesterday evening. Yeah, you can see the giant move down here in post-market last night from 36 all the way down to 29. Wasn't this thing up in the hundreds not too long ago? SMCI, super microcomputer. So that's also probably pulling NVIDIA and AMD down with it, being in that same sector.
JTAI.
Yep, no marbles here on this channel. I have the very basic of the basic setup. But we hopefully will do some trading. Like I said, if you guys are just joining in, going to be live here on my channel for a little less than an hour until about 10:20 or so. Then I will be switching over and be live on Trade the Pools channel with Money Mitch, just talking stocks and whatever they may want to talk about. Hood also getting smacked here. They are down 6% so far this morning and continuing to drop. So we've got about 2 minutes or so to go. And hopefully we'll find something interesting today. ABVE, do you have shares today? This has been a big runner here recently. It did run out of shares yesterday. Right now it's got 90K, so a potential there in ABVE if it makes another run. Shares dependent, of course. This thing is up almost 100% in the last week or so. It came from about 60 cents up to where it is now at $1.45. So almost 100% gain there over the last week or so in ABVE above food ingredients. I also have someone coming to fix our fireplace today. So if you see me run out all of a sudden at any minute, it's because they are at the door. All right, less than 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go here for market open. I believe it's their own if I remember correctly. It has been probably a year or so, I think, since I last tested them out. But the channel's not just going to be, the stream's not just going to be all promoting them. They just talk stocks, and that's kind of the game plan for today. All right, market is open. Good luck, everybody. We'll see what we can find here this morning. AFRM continuing a big drop here down. They're down 7% on the morning. Traded them short yesterday. Would be cool if I still had all those shares. ABVE just kind of, oh, here we go. See if it moves a little bit further. Shares down to 64 carry there now. See if we make a move up into the 160s. All right, it's going. Looking for a little bit more here. Continue. Can you get through 163?
NGD.
All right, watching it. Watching the shares as well, down to 52K. Did I miss my spot there?
FSLR.
I was a little bit worried about the shares.
NGD.
Might have missed the spot.
ABVE.
See if we can get up through 170.
QRVO. FSLR. NGD.
Looks like David's in it. Oh, here we go. See if I can get in here 174.
NGD up. NGD.
No fill there at 174.
ABVE 50K and dropping. QRVO.
Yes, it is.
NGD.
Cancel this ABVE. Did not get the fill, and so that's a miss. Look at that pullback there. That would have been nice.
QRVO.
That would have been nice.
FSLR. NGD. QRVIA. FSLR. NGD. QRVIA. Odd. FSLR. QRVIA. 32K, stop B/E. Odd. FSLR. Odd. FSLR. QRVIA. AREB. NWL. FSLR.
Dang,
AREB.
that would have been a nice one.
NWL.
Oh, maybe a repop here, but the shares are a little bit more concerning now, so maybe I'll pull my share size down a bit.
FSLR.
There's only
Tryon.
38K available now. Oh, tried to get it in there at 181.
NWL.
That was a nice move. Cancel that, see if it keeps going. He's going to get up through 180 again. Shares at 30K.
GRMN. FSLR. Grab.
Dang. Is it going to go again?
Grab.
Shares really dwindling. I don't know if I'm going to be able to trade it now.
GRMN. Exp.
Down to 13K here, ABVE, unfortunately.
Exp. Exp. GRMN.
So that was like a double miss there in ABVE now. Tried it twice. Didn't get either one filled. Now it's under 10K available. Won't be able to trade it like that. It's alright, look for something else.
Exp.
Market came down, made a small bounce, and now it's trying to decide what it wants to do.
Exp. FRSH. Exp.
EXPE, I'm gonna mute you. Not gonna be trading that move today. Oro gold. Why is gold moving today? Because the market's down so much. Potential A. Man, ABVE. Why couldn't I have gotten a fill there? That would have been so nice. Etsy coming down. NXT coming down, but they're not really making any kind of fast move. NTRB with a silly move today. Nutrabrand. And now we wait. Market is continuing down now, with the SPY and the Qs at new lows. Gonna be hard to find a popper today, I think. Although, as right as I say that, ALLR moving. Nope, I had two no fills in ABVE. Let's see if ALLR can push a little bit higher here.
ALLR up.
Tried for ABV. It would have been real nice. Both times I didn't get filled. Can ALLR move higher here?
Odd. Odd.
Yeah, I always blame Tim for everything.
Odd.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Odd. Odd.
Market getting absolutely smacked down this morning. Just almost
Odd.
straight down. I don't know, maybe. The problem is I don't need a prop firm, right? I have my own plenty big enough account. Oh, excuse me. Sounds like the fireplace tech is here. I'll be right back. All right. FRGT moving a little bit here. Check the shares there. Nope, no shares FRGT. Never mind.
AMIX. AMIX.
Wow, ABVE. Really wish I could have gotten that fill.
PTIR. AMIX. AREB. AREB.
AREB, hard to borrow today.
PTIR. AREB.
Let me go ahead and mute that so it's not constantly going off.
PTIR. 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 CNF low vol. Gog.
CNF, says David.
PTIR.
I always put out limits. See if this thing gets up to like 90 cents-ish here. CNF. All right. Gonna try and get in here at 89. Getting partial fills. Okay. In here a starter at 89 CNF. See what it wants to do. Might get a little halty here. Question is, do I want to add in before the halt? All right, halted, so gonna wait through this and see what happens. Daily chart should be fine. A lot of resistance overhead. Halted at 947.5, so that makes it 952.5. Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer it didn't halt and just came back down, but it's all right.
PTIR. PTIR.
See if anything else starts moving in the meantime.
JTAI. JTAI. JTAI.
Trading the NQs like a penny stock sometimes. Yeah, I can imagine. I could just.
JTAI.
I never got into futures. They're just. I don't know. Never could get into them.
JTAI.
All right, it's 9:52. So assuming it's a 5-minute halt, which I don't know for sure, of course, about 30 seconds or so until resume. All right, here we are, resumed. I'm in at 89. See if it wants to move higher here. Looks like I would have been better off with the addition going into the halt so far. All right, here we go. Can it continue down further here now? I'll put 1,000 out here at 81. Not quite sure what it's going to do yet. Why do they halt it? It's based upon being a certain percent up within a certain amount of time frame so that nothing gets too crazy insane is the general idea. Hasn't fallen off the cliff like I would like yet. See if we can get down to 81 here for a partial. Imagine green and it was too late to get out before the halt. Yeah. Yeah, halts can be, they can be good, they can be bad. Depending on your situation in the trade, of course. And get down under this 83 mark here.
CNF dollar, now the we.
I hope so, David. Give me the we. Doesn't want to give the we yet. Oh yeah, market still bleeding out. Well, and break this little support line that it's been holding up here. I guess 82 cents is the actual spot. See if we can get down under 82. Alright, I'm going to try and get 1,000 off at 83 now since it's really lost the volume. Hasn't been able to get down under that spot yet. I'll try and take a partial here at 83 if it allows. And then try and get the other 1,000 to go lower. Tweeting about the tariffs. I guess the market didn't like it, or is that the little green spot that it's got now? IVF. Yeah, a little bit. I have no shares available to borrow in IB on it.
SEZL. PTIR. SEZL. PTIR.
No we. Out all.
PTIR.
No, all over the place now, CNF.
PTIR. PTIR. PTIR.
Order partially filled.
Oh, getting a partial. Okay, got my half off there. Really want a bigger breakdown flush here. We'll see if they can break 72, or I'm sorry, 82 and continue. But taking half off here at 83. Yeah, EGH lost 50% and then gained 100% right back. That's pretty crazy. Come on, CNF. Break this 82 line and then continue lower. Alright, it's under on the bid. Can it get under 80 cents here? scared me. Come on, break 80. See if I can get 500 more off here. Okay, got 500 more off there, down to 500. See if it can keep coming lower. We'll trail a stop now, let it come back to 83, which is where I took the first partial off. But hopefully it can continue lower. Down towards 70. All right, come on down, get under 75. Here we go, keep coming. Pull my stop down some more now, just trailing it down here. What up? Come on, CNF. Get down further. I'm actually coming up towards the end of this stream. Okay, here we go. A little bit more. All right, I'll just put them out here at 72. See if I can get that. I don't know. Might just take it here because I need to come to an end. You got CNF2? Nice. I think I'll just trail it down here. Alright, I'm about to just end it either way, but if you guys don't know, I will be ending this stream, and at 10:30, I will be going over to Trade the Pool stream and joining Money Mish, just talk stocks, things like that. So the link is in the beginning of the chat. If you guys want to check that out, I will be there at 10:30. 10:30 I'll be there, but getting ready to end this trade here either way.
Order partially filled.
All right, and all out there, so plus 185 there, C and F. Wish I could have gotten an ad in, wish it would have fallen off the cliff better, but hey, I will take it and move on. So, appreciate you joining. I believe they have, but I don't know too much about Tim, honestly. So, I'm going to end this stream in about 15 minutes or so. I'll be joining them over there, so make sure you check that out. Thanks for being here.